Hey everyone, it's Shelly Belly Forever, and this is my contest entry for Misstone. I want to jump right into this video because I don't want it to be so long. It'll take forever to upload, so please read the description box for details. The first thing that I have here for you is this charm necklace. It's like a heavy duty chain and it has a toggle clasp. And it has these Scrabble tile charms on it. This one says heads will roll for Sleepy Hollow. This one says, you'd make a nice meat pie, which I thought was cool, from Sweeney Todd. And you can just see some of them are self-explanatory. Yeah, Alice in Wonderland, it's Willy Wonka and Edward Scissorhands. And this necklace, if you turn it over this way, then the letters spell out, see if I could do this fast. The letters spell out Tim Burton, so it's like a reversible necklace, and that comes inside this like organza bag. And then I made these little postage stamp charms. They're also made out of Scrabble tiles, and yeah, they look like little postage stamps. So there's the alien and Batman, Edward Scissorhands, and Jack. So all four of those, and they have bells on them already. Okay, I also made this large Wonka bar charm, and I already have 2 eye pins in, so you could have a chain going like this. So this is kind of big, but I really like it. And there's real foil and everything there. Okay, the next thing that I have is from Beetlejuice, and it is this handbook for the recently deceased. You probably hear geese flying over right now. This is the handbook for the recently deceased, and this is the book that they use in the movie, if you remember. I love this little thing. I think I'll make one for myself because I like it so much. Okay, one thing that I didn't know about Tim Burton is the poems that he wrote, so I thought that was pretty interesting. Some of them, they're so simple, but I think they're pretty good. So there's this one that says, this is part of Voodoo Girl that he wrote. It just says, but she knows she has a curse on her, a curse she cannot win, for if someone gets too close to her, the pins stick further in. So I made this into a, like a little resin piece with a bail, and this goes with that. It is a very extreme Voodoo Heart, and yeah, I just picture, like, I've made Voodoo Hearts before, but when I think of Tim Burton and what a Voodoo Heart would look like, it would be extreme in my opinion. So yeah, I made this with lots of nails, and it has a flat back with no nails on that side, so you can wear it. It's not going to stab you. But yeah, I don't know if I could focus. But yeah, I think it was really interesting, this little poem, so it just made me think of Tim Burton, what a Voodoo Heart would look like for him. So okay, the next thing I have, let's see, let's do Sweeney Todd. Okay, I have this resin piece that I made, and it says Mrs. Lovett's meat pies, like Mother used to make, and then it has a little advertisement down here for Sweeney Todd's parlor, and you can see it has blood spatter on the front, and if you turn it over, there is blood like pouring down the back of it. So I think it's a really unique piece. I just made it, you know, just clear. There's a little air bubble down there, but it's on the back. Yeah, I just made it clear. I just thought it would have the best effect if it would just be clear with blood. Okay, I also have that in a form of a Scrabble tile, just a little sign, a necklace. See? Very cute. I incorporated a lot of my favorite things, which are these little bottles and Scrabble tiles. I incorporated a lot of those into this contest entry. Okay, this says, if it will focus, is Pirelli's Miracle Elixir. If you remember from the movie, the Pirelli was selling this elixir. I just made it with gold resin so it won't leak. And then, let's see, I made this. Oops. I know that Lauren made something similar to this, so I was afraid to enter this, but, you know, we have some differences in our pieces, so, yeah. And I've been working on this for, I don't know, a while now, I guess, so I just decided to enter it just because it's a little different than hers. She did a fabulous job on hers, I think. But, yeah, this just has a little rolling pin and a bowl and some meat pies with the blood on them. The top's not on this one yet, so it's like a process of meat pies, and then here's a finished product. The blood gooing out of it with a little fork, and then there's a bug because she does not have the cleanest kitchen. And then on the back, it says meat pies. So you can make this into like a magnet or a necklace or just like a little thing that just sits there. So however you want it. I didn't finish it because I didn't, that's the same way with this. I didn't put a bail on it. I didn't know if you wanted it as a magnet or a necklace. So, you know, if I am lucky enough to win, then just let me know how you would want it. Here's a personalized piece I made for you with your YouTube name. It just says Misstone, and then, yeah, the back is just black. And then here's little rhinestones on one of the keys. And then we have Alice in Wonderland, last but not least. So here is my version of painting the roses red. And I made it into a ring. And yeah, I just used red clay and white clay. And then I added some drops of red paint to make it look like the rose was painted red. So I really like this, how it turned out. My hands are gross, I have clay all over them, sorry. But yeah, I like how it turned out. And then, if you don't remember, or for anyone who hasn't seen the movie, the Hatter says to Alice, one of my favorite quotes that he says, when he's talking about how the White Queen was outrun by the Red Queen. She sort of took over, and, you know, Alice, it's up to her to kind of win back the crown for the White Queen, and she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to slay the Jabberwocky, so yeah, he says to her, "You're not the same as you were before. You were much more muchier. You've lost your muchness," talking about how she's just not the same kind of go-getter, I guess, as she used to be. But yeah, I made this little jar and it says muchness. I was trying to think of what muchness could be represented by, and I put these little stars in here. In this tag, I coated it with diamond glaze, so you could actually wear this tag. It's not gonna like rip or anything. So it has some little hearts on there. So this is one of my favorite quotes from the movie. So there's that. And then I made this little kit. Silver Potion is the potion that makes one shrink, the potion that she drinks to make her smaller. So I made this little kit, and it has the recipe on it. And then I don't have enough time to go through all of these individually, but it has like 2 cups flour. Notice the spelling, it's like a flour, not flour that you bake with. A cup of sugar, a pinch of fungus, worm fat, tongue of a blowfish, pinch of thyme, 3 coins from a dead man's pocket, and 2 tablespoons of wishful thinking. So I added all of those ingredients in here into these little jars, and if it'll focus. I don't know. Like for example, this says wishful thinking. And it has some beautiful shiny glitter in there. Yeah, so all of the ingredients are here. And they're all made into charms if you wanted to add this to like a charm bracelet or something. Yeah, here's the pinch of flour. Or the 2 cups of flour, I'm sorry. It's little flour confetti. So, yeah, here's the sugar. So that's the kit that I made. I love this thing. I think this is so cool. And then I also made the end result, which would be the potion. And it says drink me. And this is made with blue resin so that it won't leak. So that is all of my stuff. I kind of have it scattered around here. But that is everything that I entered. And yeah. I know there have been some really good entries, so I'm like, I don't really know if I should enter, but yeah, I've been working hard on this stuff for a while now, so I really wanted to give it a try. And I hope that you like everything. Sorry, it's all laying everywhere now, but just to give you a last look here. I really hope that you like everything, and good luck to everyone else that entered. I know you have a hard decision to make because I was watching some of the entries and they're really, really good. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching and good luck. I can't wait to see who wins. Bye.